Welcome to Gary Hobbs, the podcast. Please welcome our host, Gary Hobbs.
Thank you, Johnny D. Compadre Jay-Z in the house.
Oh, yeah.
Little D is on assignment today. G19, 20, 2026.
2026, class of 5.
Welcome to Gary Hobbs, the podcast. We are in Eagle Pass, Texas. You're listening in to GaryHobbs.com or Apple Podcasts, YouTube, Spotify, Amazon Music, Audible, LaMeraLeona.net Radio, Saturdays 12 noon, and iHeart Podcast. Big shout out Domingo Garcia Law Firm, CRI Electric, Triple J Custom Welding, and Zero Fee Payments. Man, compadre, we had an excellent weekend.
Yes, sir,
Extended
we did.
week, and coming right out of the cruise.
Was kind of tough.
It was kind of tough, compadre.
But we did it, compadre. Gracias a Dios.
Gracias a Dios. Oye, compadre, 4 o 5 veces me venía cabeceando durmiéndome.
Todo carajo, compadre.
And I was driving.
It's not good.
Gracias, that's not good. No. It was eye-awakening. One night, and then the next night I did it again. So, you know, I gotta remember statute of limitations. My age. We were last Thursday. We were at Tequilas, compadre.
Tequilas, San
Man,
Antonio.
big shout out to Carlos and everybody there, his staff. Tequilas, man, it's 110% Tejano, compadre.
Yes, sir. Puro Tejano.
We always have a really good time, and
And a good crowd.
yeah.
Gracias a Dios.
Thursday
We always
night,
have a good crowd.
Gracias a Dios. Big shout
Being
out
a Thursday
Tequilas.
night, yeah.
Same thing when we go with Rudy at Mustang Sally's. It's
Mustang
110%.
Sally's, yeah, Tejano.
You know, Tejano, man. So big shout out to man Rudy Lopez. Friday we were at the New West, something that we've been doing most Valentines.
Yeah.
There was 2-3 years that we didn't do it because I wasn't working with Frank T. Can I say that on my own podcast? But
yeah.
But we were back at the New West without Frank T. At the Big D. We were with Los Desperados.
Los Desperados.
Los Desperados, and they did great. They did great.
Hermanos.
Hermanos Villarreal.
Villarreal.
Yeah, I was talking to PJ backstage. It's his son that's playing with them.
Oh.
Yeah, it's all in the family. with them,
Órale, okay, cool.
You know, but it was great being with Los Desperados.
Awesome
A
show.
big shout out, Joe B. Did great on the sound, like always. And Saturday, we were in Del Rio, Texas, with the Civic Center. Knights of Columbus, compadre.
Knights
San
of
Felipe, I think. But, man, that was really nice. Compadre.
Yeah.
Maybe because it was an older crowd. No, they had young crowds too. But we had a great time in Del Rio, Texas. We hadn't been in Del Rio.
Yeah, but they were into it, compadre. Everybody was dancing and stuff. So,
Everybody, man.
hey, that helps us out. Agarrar ánimo.
Attorney Jesse Zavala, he was in the house with his wife, lovely wife Rosa, and we talked a little bit afterwards. And it was great seeing them, and was linda gente de Del Rio, Texas. But big shout out to them. What I wanted to tell all of our 10 followers, you know, that the Vegas Tejano Takeover 2026. Now, we're not going to be there. We headlined El Gran Baile last year.
Yeah.
But we want to send a shout out David and Sarah Chavez. Of course, Vegas Tejano Takeover 2026 is coming July the 9th through the 12th. 2026 dance, play, party. Now, just in a hurry. Thursday, July 9th, they have Albert Zamora, Loca Pasión, Marco Reyes, and Latin Rock All-Stars with special guest Richard Bean. Good lineup for Thursday. That's the pool party thing.
Cool.
Now, Friday, they have Elsa Garcia. Wow, good.
Wow, yeah.
Friday, July 10th. Elsa Garcia and Stampede, David Dianda y Excelencia, Los Dos Gilbertos, David Ligarza, that same guy that's doing cruises now, Lázaro Pérez y su conjunto, The Official Emilio Tribute featuring Emilio y Diego Navaira. Wow. Conjunto Romo, The Ibarra Boys, Destiny Navaira, Jesse Pérez y sus compadres alegres. Now, Saturday, July 11th, Los Palominos, Marcos Orozco y Grupo Rebelde, La Fiebre.
Which one?
Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. The Ibarra Boys, Chente
Which fiebre,
Barrera,
compadre? Which fiebre?
Dave Farías y la Tropa F, Mando y la Venganza, Mónica Salivar, Conjunto Califas, Los Delta Boys, Elijah Ezekiel y los Conjunto Addicts. And Sunday, July 12th, Sólido, The Latin Breed, Javier Solís y Los Únicos, Los Tex Maniacs featuring Santiago Jimenez Jr. y Los Teyes. You can visit VegasTejano.com for more information or 913-397-8850. David Chavez, Ingenuity. Yeah. Vegas Tejano Takeover 2026, July the 9th through the 12th, 2026.
It sounds like it's going to be good.
Well, see, I mean, I don't know. They could have invited us again.
Yeah,
No,
it would have been better.
We
Would
had
have been much better.
Yeah, but we headlined the Gran Baile last year, so we appreciate them, and it was great being in Vegas. But again, Vegas Tejano Takeover 2026. You are listening to Gary Hobbs, the podcast. Once again, we are in Eagle Pass, Texas, and we'll be right back. Big shout out to our proud sponsor, Domingo Garcia, and the Domingo Garcia Law Firm, with offices in Dallas, Houston, Odessa, and Fort Worth, Texas. More info at domingogarcia.com.
Hello, I'm JC, and you're listening to Gary Hobbs, the podcast. And here's mi compadre, Gary Hobbs.
Thank you, Jay-Z, mi compadre. Johnny D, producer, half asleep. No te creas, Johnny. I'm just... He's looking at his new phone, compadre. He's got one of those I-18, I-19, no sé qué es, compadre.
Ya, todavía no han salido de esos, pero él ya lo tiene.
Sí, compadre, pero pues ya era tiempo, compadre.
Ya.
¿Ya era tiempo?
Ya era tiempo.
¿Qué traías? ¿Un I-8, I-9?
Sí.
El 8.
iPhone 4. No.
There you go. On today's Tejano, I didn't want to say, it sounded bad that David Ligarza, I said that he's doing cruises, but, Hey, on today's Tejano, we have music from Stefani Montiel. Now, Stefani Montiel is coming, scheduled to be on our next Gary Hobbs Family and Friends cruise.
Sir.
Now, that cruise, compadre, January 31st through February the 7th, 2027. Not the other cruise, not this cruise.
Yeah.
Gary Hobbs Family and Friends cruise number 8, January 31st through February 7th, 2027. Now, so far confirmed, Stefani Montiel is on board. Texas Latino, The Crazy Pimps, Tejano Loco, DJ Tipe Tip, Gary Hobbs, The Usual Suspects, and special appearances by Gabriel Zavala, Lily Bella, maybe Johnny D if we have enough budget. Sorry.
Sí, se porta bien.
But you can look us up at Gary Hobbs Cruise, GaryHobbsCruise.com. Now, talking about Stefani, because she's going to be on the cruise, she's got music that is just hitting and keeps to be on the charts. And this is a song.
Top of the charts.
Yes. The name of the song is Un Mundo Nuevo, compadre, and it's off the Seguiré LP. Are they still around, LPs, compadre?
LPs? Maybe, yeah.
I always say album, yeah.
The vinyls?
Yeah. See, no, one of these Seguiré LP. Now, it was written by Jose Rosario, friend of ours, and Gabriel Zavala, produced by, of course, none other than Gabriel Zavala. But this song that's at the top of the charts right now, this is Stefani Montiel, Un Mundo Nuevo.
llevas a un mundo nuevo. En tus brazos encontré mi hogar y con tus besos aprendí a volar. Mi amor, me llevas hasta el infinito. Son tus besitos mi dulce placer. Ven, acércate a mí, quiero
We want to thank our proud sponsor, CRI Electric in San Antonio, Texas. Family and veteran-owned commercial, residential, industrial electrical services on electrical, data, voice, science, and solar. Give them a call at 210-509-8889. Big shout out Israel and Christine Garza, CRI Electric. That's Un Mundo Nuevo, Stefani Montiel. Stefani Montiel with Un Mundo Nuevo. Did I tell you, compadre, she's on the Gary Hobbs Family Friends Cruise number 8?
Oh, yeah.
Coming January 31st through February 7th,
Yes, sir,
2027. Y'all need to look us up, GaryHobbsCruise.com, or call our travel agent, Happy Mireles, 469-450-1168. Got it right? Compadre?
Yes, sir, you did, compadre.
I got it right. Stefani Montiel, Un Mundo Nuevo. Now that's Tejano. I know what they're going to say, compadre. Pues it's keyboards. She's on y'all's cruise. Yeah, no, she's a great artist. She's a great entertainer.
That's Tejano for me, compadre.
It is. And this is
Keyboards is Tejano for
today's Tejano segment.
Yeah, exactly.
But on the same note, Ricardo Castillon y La Diferenzia. They got a song that's hitting, and if I'm not mistaken, Ricardo wrote this song, ¿verdad? But it's off of the Renacimiento del Phoenix album, yeah. CD. And the name of the song is Si Tú Supieras. This is Ricardo Castillon y La Diferencia.
Solo me besaras una vez, nuestros labios se dieran a conocer. Si pudiera con un beso que me des, enamorarte y hacerte enloquecer. Si al mirarte y en mis ojos puedes ver la lujuria por besar tu linda piel, mis deseos no los puedo ya esconder. Quiero amarte y probar tu dulce miel. Es que no sabes lo que tú me haces sentir. Si pudieras un minuto estar en mí y sentir la llama ardiente que me quema de pasión por ti. Es que no puedo mentirle al corazón. Mis deseos no los puedo contener. Cada día crece más esta obsesión que siento yo por ti. Si me pudieras ver más que un amigo fiel, el que se muere por besarte y entregarte todo su corazón. Es que no sabes sentir. Si pudieras un minuto estar en mí y sentir la llama ardiente que me quema de pasión por ti. Es que no puedo mentirle al corazón. Mis deseos no los puedo contener. Cada día crece más esta obsesión que siento yo por ti. Si me pudieras ver más que un amigo fiel, el que se muere por besarte y entregarte todo su corazón. Todo su corazón.
Ricardo Castillon y la Diferenzia. Si tú supieras, Tejano, compadre.
Oh, yeah. Great
I
song.
know what they're gonna say. Pues tiene keyboard, y es Ricardo, you know.
Yeah.
And it's not just that Stefani Montiel and Ricardo Castillon are superstars and veterans, but man, next week we're gonna
They are Tejanos.
yeah, and they're
Tejano
superstars.
101.
Yes,
Yeah.
but next week, compadre, we're gonna be playing some new music and youngsters, and we want you to hear what's the difference because it's really good. Now they're younger bands, ¿verdad? And they're up and coming, but it's just that it's so different for me, ¿verdad? But man, what can you say about Stefani Montiel, Ricardo Castillon? They can sing, but they can sing. They can sing. But you're listening to Gary Hobbs, the podcast. This is our today's Tejano segment. Again, we'll be right back. We want to send a big shout out to our proud sponsor, Triple J Custom Welding, owned and operated by the Bustamante family in Seguin, Texas. TripleJCustomWelding.com or Facebook page Triple J Custom Welding for more information. Big shout out Juan and Crystal and all their family. God bless. Yeah. On our Tejano cheese segment.
Here comes the Tejano cheese.
This is what everybody's waiting for now. I don't wait for music anymore. No,
We're waiting for the Tejano cheese.
Now we do everything here on the fly. Sometimes it flies out the window. Sometimes it flies, sometimes. But look, so I can't show you because it's an audio podcast, right? I have a very, very good friend, DJ Roland Martinez. He's out of H-Town. He was on B-Net Radio and stuff. And I saw something que puts a picture on, it was on social media. And it says, coming 2027, Party en la Playa Family and Friends Cruise. Like, with Tejano Live Radio. Stay tuned for more information. DJ Roland Martinez and bands. Now, I'm not giving him free promotion here. But I reached out to him because, man, why use the family and friends cruise? That's us, man. 7 cruises, and it's taken us a lot of sweat and equity and time and stuff to build the concept. Our concept is Tejano family and friends. They come from all over the states, man, and all of a sudden we become family and friends, and they keep promoting Tejano music. So, but DJ Roland Martinez is such a good guy, man. I think he was caught in the moment, and he's with Tejano Live Radio or something like that. Pero I did reach out to him, and he explained that it was just, didn't apologize. But in all fairness, DLG does a Tejano Country Cruise, and Tejanos in Paradise, they got their thing. Tejano Conjunto, now there's a Tejano Conjunto Super Cruise coming, and David Farias does his Conjunto Cruise. He's done about 9-10 of them, and they've been successful. So, there is room for all of us. But now they've seen that we've been hitting numbers 600, 650. Now we hit 700. And so I think todos sacan las uñas now, But I'm, to our listeners, all 10 of them, when you book a cruise, you got to see a couple of things. The price. Look at the price and look at how many days, Is it 5 or 7? You got to have more bang to your buck, right? But you got to look at the price. You got to look at the ship, compadre. You got to look at the ship, and you got to look, ask them your events. How many events are you doing?
You got to study that.
Are your events at 11 in the morning? Pues maybe there's a lot of people that do get up 11 in the morning, compadre, but I don't. We don't do events at 11 in the morning.
Some people that go to sleep at 11.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, no, I've heard 10 in the morning. I never heard 11 in the morning. But look at the price, look at the ship, look at the events, compadre. Ask the questions, and then, sobre todo, look at the entertainment, Because there's audience that are going to go to these conjunto cruises because that's what they love, conjunto. Yeah. Well, ours is Tejano, and ours is, the people love to dance, compadre. I know that there's people that love to stand there and that kind of concert audience, and maybe it's my age, compadre. I can't be standing like that too long before, especially in the sun. But compadre, our crowd loves to dance, and
check out the videos.
and they came from everywhere, So we appreciate them, but they start pointing fingers at us now, because it's been successful. Pues, first and foremost, nosotros le damos las gracias a Dios, because it's God's grace and His provision and protection, and vamos y venemos, gracias a Dios, But there's nothing wrong with I have a lot of people that go to these other cruises, and that I don't start making faces or start blackballing them or but when they say something and now they don't start coming to our dances, like, it has nothing to do with these cruises,
Yeah.
We have our Tejano cruisers. We call them Gary Hobbs family and friends. We call them Tejano cruisers. Nobody was using that word, Tejano cruisers. We started using it it's 7 cruises that we've done, my wife and I, but we've been doing it for 10 years now. So we've been investing, 10 years into this concept of family and friends, pero I wanted to clarify that, compadre, because it looks like I just said something about DLG or about the other cruisers, pero it's not, it's Tejano cheese, but it's fact.
Yeah.
Tejano cheese,
Well,
facts.
I don't see nobody, why they have to get offended of anything, compadre. Pero it's,
But I tell you that Gary Hobbs Family Friends Cruise number 8, January 31st through February 7th, 2027. We are taking already registration. You need to call Happy Mireles at 469-450-1168 or visit for more information, GaryHobbsCruise.com. Now, yes, Gary Hobbs, the usual suspect, con el favor de Dios, Stefani Montiel, Texas Latino, the Crazy Pimps, Tejano Loco. Now, special appearances by Gabriel, Zavala, Lily Vela. We are going to add 2 more artists. Now, compadre, people have been calling it, who's the mystery guest? There's no mystery guest. We're trying to figure out. I said in other episodes, we had reached out to Jay before we left, and he said he was going to think about it. He wanted to see how como le fue, and then we had extended David Olivares to think about it. So we've been talking about 3-4 artists. Now Ram Herrera, somebody that was supposed to be with us last time, and because of his medical situation, and again, to our listeners, Ram Herrera is doing better. We heard that he finished his radiation.
He rang the bell.
He rang the bell, and and I said it joking, but it's true. I think he looks better than all of us.
oh, yeah.
He's jogging and But so Ram Herrera is another person that we kind of like had reached out, and so we're waiting to confirm a couple of things, but we are going to announce it very, very soon. But registration has started, and the best prices are right now. Best prices, and there's a payment plan. Again, no passport required. What else, compadre? Because we're going to be announcing those other 2 artists like really, really soon. But we want to thank everybody for supporting us on our Gary Hobbs Family and Friends cruise. And about those other, what I said about DJ Roland, he's such a nice guy. And I reached out and le puse bien. Brother, we've been working on this concept, but again, he didn't apologize, but he said it was just then, and they came up with some new stuff. Pero why bait somebody like that? Party in La Playa, Family and Friends cruise, like.
Yeah.
Man,
That's wrong.
my grandpa used to say something that I never understood, but he said, "That gets my goat." That gets my goat when he used to get mad.
Yeah.
But I'm over it. But that is the Tejano Cheese segment. This is Gary Hobbs, the podcast. We'll be right back. Zero fee payments, providing trusted payment solutions for businesses of all kinds with no contracts, no hidden fees, and free equipment. For more information, call or text 830-461-0905. Before we leave, it's my favorite segment.
It's that time again.
It's about that time again. Of course, you can visit us at GaryHobbs.com. And for our cruises that my wife Diana and I put on, GaryHobbsCruise.com. Hey, compadre, did I tell you? Of course, our social media sites are Facebook, Gary Hobbs Official. On Instagram, Gary Hobbs Official. On X, Gary Hobbs Official. TikTok, GaryHobbs.official. That's GaryHobbs.official. I'm going to be doing this week a video where I'm showing all the, like in a commercial, it's coming in on todos los sites. Why? Because TikTok does not recommend my account. They think I'm a faker. Déjalos.
Don't forget about official Gary Hobbs Family, Friends, and Cruise. on
Gary
YouTube.
Hobbs.
Family and Friends Cruise.
Official?
Official Gary Hobbs Family and Friends Cruise.
On YouTube.
On YouTube.
There you go. They can check out the cruise things,
Yeah.
right? There you go. But big shout outs to Marie Avalos, Lucinda Herdman, Connie Mata, Diana E. Sanchez, Cruz Gonzalez Caso, Christian Reina. They're just some new listeners.
Yeah.
Man, we're up to like maybe 15 listeners now. And big shout out Jerry y Marta Olivo.
Yeah.
Jerry,
yeah.
team leader, Eagle Pass, Texas,
Yeah.
in the house.
Jerry Olivo.
Now, compadre, you want to say happy birthday to your mom's coming up? No?
Yes, it was last Friday, compadre, February the 13th. Very special shout out to my mom.
Yeah.
Happy
What
birthday.
a blessing. Her 93rd birthday.
Man.
She was celebrating her 93rd birthday. Gracias a Dios.
Mrs. Z, happy birthday. Felicidades.
Muchas felicidades y Dios me la bendiga muchos años más.
There you go.
Who else, compadre? Who else?
Well,
Mi cuñada también, mi cuñada Frances.
no,
Sámano
compadre,
from
you're going to
Dallas,
start on your
Texas.
family. Son como 40, 80. No. Happy birthday,
Yeah.
Francis.
Francis,
When was
también
it?
in Dallas. This past Sunday,
There
también.
you go. There you go.
They
And if I
celebrated
can-
in Kyle, Texas.
And if I can add my daughter, my youngest one, Dariela,
Dariela, happy birthday,
Happy birthday,
Dariela.
Dariela. Happy
turned
birthday.
20.
Her 20th birthday.
Well, this week, compadre, Gary Hobbs, the usual suspects. We are Saturday night in H-Town, Houston, Texas. We are back at El Social. We are going to be celebrating Miss B's birthday. Mama B's? Miss B's birthday special night at El Social. The legendary Pio Treviño y Magic. Gary Hobbs, the usual suspects. Tejano Locos in the house, of course. Celebrating Mama B's birthday bash. You can call 504-343-1354. Once again, 504-343-1354. This Saturday night,
Happy birthday to her. Yeah.
February 21st, El Social, back in Houston. But I do want to say to everybody, please subscribe, please share, ring the bell, todo se jale. And
sir.
what, John? Share.
And share.
Share.
Yeah.
That's right. Share. Gary Hobbs, the podcast. Thank you for joining us. Don't take it too serious, ladies and gentlemen. It's just Tejano music.
Yes, it is.
And we only have,
Puro
compadre,
Tejano cheese.
this May is 43 years.
Wow.
Non-stop, nothing but Tejano music.
Yeah.
Until next week, Dios los guarde, Dios los cuide. We'll see you here next week on Gary Hobbs, the podcast. God bless.
Yeah.
Say bye, guys.
Bye-bye.